call
Little more volume.
Miss Vander Vanderpool Rogers. Vander also has 31 years. Mr. Ezra Jagaba, and he's been working. Mr. Jagaba has been working with us for the past 18 years. And Mrs. Rosemary Honoré. Ms. Honoré has been working with us for the past 24 years. And while Ms. Honoré is here, we are also going to honor her with an award for clinical excellence as well. So while we continue in the clinical excellence section, we call Miss Kathy Ann Nanton. We continue, Miss Althea Charles. Miss Tamara Jean-Baptiste. Is also been awarded for clinical excellence. For clinical excellence, Mr. Noel Maravilla. Clinical excellence, Miss Kimberly Gill. Clinical excellence, Mr. Carlos Brooks. I now invite the PS of Health, Mr. Karim Hodge, to join us on stage, please. Okay, so we recognize, I didn't realize that Miss Ashton, Shalicia Ashton is here. So we are going to invite her up as one of the longest serving candidates, recipients. started? Okay. So Miss Ashton's been with us for the past 9 years. We are going to continue with clinical excellence, and we are inviting Miss Remisha Minette to the stage. And before Miss Minette leaves the stage, we're going to switch over to the mentorship award section, and Miss Minette is being awarded for mentorship as well. For excellence in mentorship, Mr. Rodney Nichols. And we invite Mrs. Michelle Denny to the stand for excellence in mentorship. Unfortunately, some of the recipients, they could not be with us this evening for various reasons. So I'm just going to list their names and the area in which they were being awarded. We have Miss Marjorie Smith. She is a community health aide, and she has been in the system for quite a long time. We have Miss Rashima Webster, and she's a clinic aide, and as she's not here with us tonight, unfortunately, she's not feeling well. We have Miss Joy Williams, and she is a registered nursing assistant, and Miss Williams has been working with us for the past 21 years. We have Nurse Ingrid Queeley, who has been working with us for the past 30 years. For clinical excellence, absence is Miss Cheryl Wilson, Miss Althea Charles, Miss Nelissa Kane, absence for mentorship award, Miss Damaris Maloney, Mr. Christopher Rilolta, and Miss Bria Gums. And this evening, absent for the Leadership Award, Mrs. Rhonda Myers. Thank you very much. We have come to the end of the award section. Thank you, ladies.
We, on behalf of my sister Alicia Haywood, who is the Director of Nursing, and myself as the Chief Nursing Officer, we want to recognize a nurse. And we want to recognize a nurse. She is very meticulous in her dealings. Can come off a little bit, I'm going to say the word, at times, but she ensures that things are done. She's currently serving as our president of the Anguilla Nurses Association. She's leaving us in a couple of months and to pursue further education in nursing anesthesiologist, as nurse anesthesiologist. And And Miss Shama Richardson is more than just a colleague, but she's also a friend, and anything she sets her mind to do, she does it with excellence. And as you go off to study, we are going to miss you, but we want to give you just a small token. Our budgets are small. Remember, the nurses' salaries are small. And so, Sister Hayward, as we say thank you, Nurse Shama, and if persons can stand and give Nurse Shama a round of applause, we appreciate it. No, you take it from the stuff. When I brought the basket, Shama thought I was messing up her decoration. So she's like, why are you putting the basket there? So thank you very much, Nurse Shama, for all that you do for the Anguilla nurses, and we wish you the very best in your future endeavors. Thank you. You made a secret. No, sorry, before. Oh my. Governor, imagine I am on your property. You host us so well, and I am calling for vote of thanks. And I want to welcome Her Excellency, the Governor, who has hosted us this afternoon. I apologize.
Good evening, everyone. I do apologise for the mic this evening. We'll have to look into that one. But otherwise, adopting the protocol is absolutely my deep pleasure and indeed privilege to have all of you wonderful nurses and healthcare professionals here this evening, and to be able to add my gratitude along with everybody here, and no doubt all the people of Anguilla, for all the hard work and commitment and dedication that you give to us. Of course, my phone is now locked with my speech, which means I should have adopted the approach of a bit of paper like the Honourable Minister. Bear with me. This is the trouble with technology. So I also wanted to thank the Ministry of Health, the Department of Health Services, and of course the Nurses Association for bringing us all here. When we think about the theme of Our Nurses, Our Future, the economic power of care, we think about both the personal acts of kindness that all of you show to your patients every day, but also the strength, as the Minister said, that you give to Anguilla, the strength that you give to our communities, building stronger families, bringing a stronger society. So we thank you for that broader, bigger picture. We also know that it's a personal touch. Many of you know that my father was here in the hospital. He was in his 90s and came in, and it was the care that he was shown, as well as the clinical care, it was the personal care, people taking the time to talk to him and reassure him in a strange country, check what he liked to eat. And that's the sort of thing that touches people when they're scared, they're alone, they're not quite sure what's happening. And he definitely felt that care and that reassurance. So I know that this is a really dedicated team of nurses we have in Anguilla. And it's that same spirit that we see across the community. So I'm conscious that we've got nurses not just in the hospital, but in our polyclinics. We have a nurse in our prison. We have nurses in our senior citizens' home. Each one of you taking care with the patients and the people who come into your care, and they're frightened sometimes, they're in pain, they're looking for hope and they're looking for reassurance, and you provide that to them. So I really enjoyed our awards this evening, and I must congratulate you actually on broadening it out. I thought it was so special to have awards for mentorship and leadership, as well as clinical care and long service. And the fact that those of you who've got those awards, it's not just, the PS who's nominated you, it's your colleagues, it's those who work with you every day. So I hope that really reinforces how very special and how very meaningful those awards are. So thank you. So let me congratulate all of you for your awards this evening. I really hope that the strength in your calling, the pride in your service, and the knowledge that your work really matters and makes a real difference in people's lives will give you the strength with those long shifts, those early mornings, those late nights and those difficult days. So once again, thank you on behalf of myself, behalf of everybody who comes into your hospitals. You do an amazing job. And now we have food and drink. So please, after the vote of thanks, we will enjoy. Thank you.
Good evening. I would like to adopt the protocol already established. It is my pleasure to bring this evening's proceedings to a close. This evening, we observe the recognition of skilled, outstanding, and dedicated individuals working in the Department of Health Services. These awardees are a subset of the amazing individuals who uphold the healthcare standards and work tirelessly to meet the preventative and curative needs of individuals and families in Anguilla. Of note, awardees and their peers deserve recognition, and they require continued support of each and every stakeholder involved in the planning and delivery phases of the healthcare system of healthcare. Without further ado, I would like to thank God for bringing us here this evening for this momentous occasion and for his hand in enabling each and every one to take on the works they do. Subsequently, I would like to thank the following persons and entities that contributed to this program. First, I would like to thank the Governor, the Deputy Governor, and the staff of the Governor's Office, especially Ms. Esther Alcindor and Ms. Michelle Pradell, for the use of this space, sponsorship, and coordination of this evening's proceedings. The Ministry of Health and Anguilla Nurses Association for the planning, coordination, and sponsorship of this event, particularly members of the ANA RENS Committee were instrumental in this planning process. Awardees for their hard work and commitment to delivering and upholding healthcare standards. Mistress Twyla Bracha Richardson for the welcome remarks, Miss Amanda Charles for the opening prayer, Miss Shoma Richardson for the opening remarks. The Honorable Mr. Cardigan Connor for the featured address, Mistress Alicia Haywood, RENS committee members, Mr. Karim Hodge and Mr. Malcolm Webster for assisting with the distribution of awards, the Governor for her address, Alloyds for designing the plaques and tokens, the Government of Anguilla's media team for covering this event, Rima's Delights Catering for this evening's refreshments, and you, the listening audience, for coming out and supporting the awardees. The impact of your presence is immeasurable. Thanks again to one and all for fulfilling your respective roles this evening. At this time, I would like to invite us to the stage for a group picture. All the awardees. We don't want to lose anyone now. Following
coming from there. I got everybody. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a step. I'm ready from this. Ready? 1, 2, 3, cheese. First one. Let me get another one. Governor, come on. One more.
I still say they should have gone on.
Alright, we good then. Ready? One more. Good. Everybody can be.
Mingle, mix, mingle, have some hors d'oeuvres, some drinks, and celebrate one another. Thank you very much for joining us this evening.
Good. It was good. Spend some time and
Who is famous rich people?
Hi everyone, so it's a pleasure to be here this afternoon as we celebrate the hardworking and dedicated, committed effort of the nurses. It's always a pleasure to stop for a moment and recognize the contribution that nurses do in the workplace. I mean, we work hard, and when our efforts and our work is being awarded and recognized, we feel very happy. We are grateful, and to the organizers and everyone else, on behalf of myself and my team, especially in the dialysis unit, we want to say a hearty thank you. And of course to one of my own who was awarded today, Noel, very hardworking, very dedicated. I think it's much deserving. So congratulations to Noel and to everybody else.
So good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here and to be a part of this award ceremony. I want to congratulate all the awardees and nominees. Congratulations on your hard work and dedication towards the healthcare field. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Enjoy. Wonderful.
Hello, good evening. I want to thank God for this opportunity that God has given me to come and witness this occasion for the awarding of some prizes on recognition of some nurses' hard work, resilience, teamwork. And I was lucky to be one of the recipients. I was given the longest serving nurse. I've served in Angola for the past 18 years. And I want to thank God for this opportunity, for giving me the strength in order to help humanity. So I'm happy to be around my colleagues, and I'm happy around the government house of Anguilla, and I really appreciate. So thank you very much.
We are classmates. I'm so happy to see us, right?
Yes,
It's a great appreciation to always recognize your staff, especially nurses who have dedicated their life to caring for persons. And this momentous occasion, just want to say thank you to all of the nurses in Anguilla and throughout the world for their dedication to everyone that they have touched.
Okay, so we're just here this evening to award some of our nurses for their long-standing employment and for clinical excellence and for great leadership. And it is really good because, you know, you have to try and uplift your staff. And I think this was a great way. So I just want to say congratulations to all the nurses. And we truly appreciate you. And we are hoping to do more for you in the future.
A hearty congratulations to all 27 of the awardees for this evening's event under the categories of clinical excellence, longest serving, leadership, and mentorship. We appreciate your service, and the people of Angola thank you, and we, on behalf of the Angola Nurses Association, I also thank you for your service.
Thank everybody that received awards here at the Nursing Recognition Ceremony 2026. Each and every nurse is deserving of this recognition. They work hard, they work long, and they sacrifice so much for their patients. And once again, congratulations.
Thank you for watching.